Hello, this is a video presentation. Notice I didn't say short. I'm afraid this one will be a little long. On the standard form and point slope form of the equation of lines. This video and the one for Monday night will both be strictly about equations. There'll be no graphing in these videos other than explaining stuff. First of all, remember, this video is for Friday. You need to watch this before class on Monday, so you can watch it anytime over the weekend. All right, let's look at a line. So I'm going to draw a graph. All right, here's my graph. Notice I didn't put a scale on it. The scale is unimportant for this explanation. Now I want to calculate the slope of this line, but it will be done abstractly. There will be no numbers involved. We pick 2 points. The first point we'll call x1, y1. Notice I'm drawing these as subscripts. They're little numbers at the bottom, the opposite of an exponent. This represents something tells me I'm pretty sure I didn't spell this right, a specific point. This represents a specific point. It could be 2, 3, 5, 7, who knows. The next point I'm going to draw right here, and again it could be anywhere, is the ordered pair xy. xy is any point, represents any point. Now, when we are using the point slope form, this is going to be in our equation. These will actually be numbers. So, the slope is the difference in my y-coordinates, y minus y1, over x minus x1. This is called the point slope form. Now, you will never see it this way. Almost every book that I've ever seen writes it as m times x minus x1 equals y minus y1. This is the exact same equation, it's just in a different form. You are free to use either form. Obviously, this form is the one that most people use. I prefer this form. Does not matter. You're free to use any one. So, using this, let's find the equation of a line. So the first one I'm going to look at today, and your directions will look like this. Find the equation of a line with slope of let's do that a little bit differently. Find the equation of a line with the given slope, because I'm going to do 2 examples, the given slope and point. Now, I'm going to rewrite the equation after I write the problem. The problem is the slope equals 2/3, and my point is 4, 5. Ordered pair 4, 5. Now the equation m equals y minus y1 over x minus x1. 4 is x1. 5 is y1, and the slope is 2/3. So our equation is 2/3 equals y minus y1 is 5. This 5 goes right there, over x minus, and the 4 goes right there. And now I just solve. I'm going to multiply both sides by 3. Notice I put the 3 up top, not down below. Use parentheses, and I times it by 3. These 3's cancel, and I'm left with 2 equals, and actually, let me move that 3 over to this side. So I have 3 times y minus 5 over x minus 4. I need those parentheses. And now I'm multiplying both sides by x minus 4. X minus 4. These cancel, and I end up with 2x minus 8 equals 3y minus 15. I am no longer, I'm just going to make you redo the work if you put this times x minus 4 here down here. If you put the times 3 down here, it's not acceptable. I'm not going to let you do that. I've written it many, many times. We have to write this properly. All right. Now, standard form. Is ax plus by equals c. The x and the y term are on one side, the c constant is on the other. I'm going to talk about this in a minute, but I need to subtract 3y. I need the y's on one side, so I get 2x minus 3y minus 8 equals negative 15. I add 8, and I end up with 2x minus 3y equals negative 7. This is my final answer. Back up here to standard form. A is a positive integer. B is an integer, and C is an integer. A must be first, B must be second, then the equals, then the C. Pretty much, unless we're graphing, all answers will be in standard form. AX plus BY equals C. And A must be positive. All right? So let's do one more example. And we want to find the equation of the line. Told you this was going to be longer. With slope of, I lost my example, and I found it, with slope of negative 3/4, and my point that the line goes through is 5, 7. All right, so my slope is minus 3/4 equals y minus 7 over x minus 5. I'm going to multiply both sides by 4. Notice the 4 is in front this time. Notice I use parentheses. And I'm going to put the 4 right here. It's really 4 over 1, so that's why I insist it be up top. And the 4's cancel. So I have negative 3 equals 4 times y minus 7 over x minus 5. Multiply by x minus 5, and it's really over 1. Those cancel. Must be parentheses here, x minus 5. Otherwise, it would be a subtraction problem. I distribute negative 3x plus 15, 4y minus 28. All right, I want the x's and the y's on the left, so I'm going to subtract 4y to both sides. I want the 15 moved over to the other side, so minus 15 to both sides. And the result is negative 3x minus 4y equals negative 43. Notice that the A must be positive. Now, you have two choices. You can just, different color, change all the signs. Negatives become positive, positives become negative, or we can multiply by negative 1. We have to use parentheses, and we get 3x plus 4y equals 43, and that's our final answer. All right, sorry that this one was a little bit long, but you did have fair warning. I want your answers, and I will not necessarily tell you this, I want your answers in standard form. Always, unless we're graphing. All right, have a great weekend, and I will see you guys on Tuesday. I might be at school at the end of the day on Monday, but definitely on Tuesday.